Today, I want to talk to you about a mindset shift called next level thinking. And this is something that I learned at New Aura, and it just totally helped me to kind of get unstuck, right? To move forward and get out of that trap. You know, children, little kids do next level thinking all the time. What do? They observe the world around them and they see the possibilities. We had a very active son, okay, as a toddler. This kid just about wore me out. And my husband and I, my very smart husband and I, tried many, many ways to keep him from breaking out of the house. Literally, he would run outside with no clothes on. November, he didn't care. So we couldn't keep up with him because he was a next level thinker. All kids are until they get to school, and then we start to narrow that focus, right? And as adults, we've got a million obligations, so we have to trench in and go forward. So what is next level thinking? So easy, so powerful, it will bring you joy. So next level thinking is when you have a problem, and instead of thinking this isn't working, this can't work because this is the obstacle, bump it up. Think about, okay, this isn't working. What are my other options? I envision a fountain, okay, like in Chicago or New York City, where it comes up in a funnel in a tunnel or a tube or whatever, and the water just spills out everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to let our minds begin to spill out everywhere. And it can be baby step, simple problems. Let me give you an example. So I'm a teacher, an English teacher, and I used to teach sophomores, and they celebrate their 16th birthday. Big deal, right? Sweet 16. So we had a party city going out of business, and I bought two of these little birthday sticks. Now this one's fallen apart, but because sometimes we have the same birthday and two birthdays in the same class. And they hold the wand, we sing happy birthday, and they keep the wand for that bell, and then they give it back to me. Well, last year, I didn't get a wand back, okay? And what happens with high schoolers is they borrow something and then they're kind of ashamed or embarrassed that, oh, I walked out with this by mistake, so I'm never going to get it back. And that's okay. I mean, come on. So this year, of course, I had two girls with the same birthday, and I only had one wand. What do we do? And so I looked around in the room and I said, well, what do I have a pair of that would be a joyful thing? Well, guess what? I have these flowers, which the sunflower is kind of our foundress's symbol, and she used it, you know, to teach the faith, and it's pretty awesome. So I have two containers of sunflowers. Well, these are technically, I don't know if they're technically sunflowers, but anyway, I call them sunflowers. These are. And so I gave the girls each a little bundle of these flowers, and we sang happy birthday. And I thought, these are even better than the wand because they tie in with our hallmark and our foundress. So a win. Next level thinking always brings the best fruit. It always gives you blessings that you didn't expect. And so I invite you to get out of that rut. Now, how can we really do that? It's hard. Yeah, it is hard. But what Jeff Olson says in this book is if you're in a car and you have that windshield in front of you, you've got the forward view. What's ahead is in this big window. What's behind you is in your rear view mirror. Objects may be closer than they appear, right? Yes, it's hard to shed that past. But ladies and gentlemen, successful people, people on the success curve, are pulled by the future. People on the failure curve are pulled by the past. So what's holding you back? And instead of focusing so much on what's holding you back, think about what's one step I can take to bring me out of the trench and look ahead. Next level thinking. It's, possibilities. And so you brainstorm different things, and some of them are not going to work, and something will work. Okay, like I looked around my room. What do I have a pair of that would be fun? And these things had been sitting in my classroom for years, and I look at them every day, but they didn't come to mind right away because I'm so linear entrenched. You know, teaching is like you're a dog in an Iditarod, and it's mush, mush, mush. And so it's only when you embrace this mindset shift that you start thinking possibilities. And the really great thing is we are born with this. As toddlers, we were the ones with the possibility thinking, crawling around, or this toy won't work, I'll go get another one. We're born with that. And then we lose it through institutions. So embrace that inner child and start delighting in the present and thinking about, well, how can I solve this problem? Next level thinking. It's awesome. Now, let's talk about progress with me, okay? So I didn't post for a couple weeks because we've had some kind of tragedy with loved ones and it's all good. The good news is with my new mindset, I'm thinking, how can I help those that I love power through their struggle? The old Sharon would have stuck in the trench and plowed through the pantry and gained a few pounds, which, no, thank you. Okay, so what have I done? I have committed to walking deliberately, getting that 10,000 steps in, and I don't always feel like getting out there, the weather in Cincinnati, but when I go out there, wow, I'm so glad I did. The other thing I've done is my husband and I have dabbled in the yoga, as I've told you, and we had an in-service retreat on Friday at work, and one of the activities was chair yoga. It was like God was pounding me on the head. I want you to do these stretches. And so now I have even quick little stretches that I can do here at work if I want. So how cool is that? See, all these things start converging and the blessings come when you open up your mind to joy. The other thing I've done is I cleaned out my pantry. Guess what? If you don't change your environment, you're not going to change your behavior, right? So I brought all the junk food in to school, put it in our English closet. My colleagues will eat it and I will not eat it at all, right? Like share it among several people. It's great. And so those are two big changes that I've made so far. And I was going to talk to you guys about this book I read called Just Eat, which I will do in my next video, but just how I've been living these past 2 weeks is, oh gosh, these bad things happened to people that I loved. And instead of becoming like depressed and sad, I'm thinking, how can I be of help? And how can I not spiral down into depression? So changed up what I was going to talk about, and we'll get to that book and a few recipes meanwhile. So God bless you. Start looking ahead. Look in the great big windshield and start ignoring the rearview mirror and think about that possibility, next level thinking, small problems that you can solve. Let's say you leave something at home. What are you going to do? So just start practicing next level thinking. And it's going to become easier very quickly because, as I said, you were born with that. You just need to kind of reach back there and welcome it back into your conscience. So have a great day. I do have my coffee here. It's right over there, but enjoy a little bit of coffee, a little bit of books. I'm thinking I should change my my theme from coffee, naps, and books to coffee, naps, and walks. I don't know. We'll see. God bless you and have a glorious day.